Hello. Welcome to today's Decay, where we celebrate births and beginnings and everything important since the dawn of time. But you knew that already, didn't you, Louie? Because we do this every day for like nearly a year. Nearly a year. Today is April 17th, and I almost didn't make it today. It's been a really ridiculous day. But here we are. We did make it. George Adamski, born today, 1891. UFO contactee who reportedly was met by the people from Venus. I'm not saying that's true, but I like craziness. Or, I did like craziness before all the Trump fake news conspiracy theory stuff. Conspiracy theories used to be a lot more fun. But today is definitely a conspiracy theory type day, so hear me out. On this day in 1897, on this day, the Aurora, Texas UFO incident occurred. This one's pretty fun. This predates Roswell by approximately 50 years. And apparently a UFO crashed in Aurora, Texas. And the inhabitants of that UFO are buried there. And this is just like facts as far as the locals are concerned. And that's it. There's nothing else to it. This is not a government conspiracy. There's no cover-up. There's just like aliens There's aliens buried in a local cemetery along with other Earthlings. That's fun, right? What else? Roy Ashton, born this day, 1909. He is the Jack Pierce of Hammer Films. Jack Pierce being the main makeup artist for Universal Monster movies. Roy Ashton would be his equal for the Hammer Films, and he did some fantastic work. Can I pronounce this? I don't know. Gibble Sensatil, which is probably wrong. AKA Robots of Ripley, AKA The Death of Sensation, premiered on this day, 1935. This is this Russian film with these giant robots that is really ridiculous. Never officially released, I don't believe. I have a bootleg DVD of it. That's a lot of fun. And well worth watching. I know, we just kiss each other all day. Ron Haydock, born this day, 1940. I love Ron Haydock. Ron Haydock and the Boppers. I first found out about him from Miriam Linna and Billy Miller of Norton Records fame at, what are they? I think they pushed on me, and rightfully so, their record they put out when I was at Conan High, which I just talked about the other day. That garage fest that they were involved with in the mid-90s, I forget. Anyway, Ron Haydock was also in Rat Fake Boo Boo and was a cut rate Gene Vincent, the likes of which we can all just wish we were. As well as a rabid monster movie fan, and shake it on out. And also writer of sleaze paperbacks in the 60s and 70s. I mean, if there's a better bio to be had, I don't know, especially with it culminating as him being losing his mind and dying on the streets of Las Vegas, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure how you were planning on going out, but that's not a bad way, right? That's a good last line of your biography. And then he lost his mind and wandered the streets of Las Vegas until he died. The end. Dun, dun, dun. What else? Billy Fury, born in 1940. Also 1940. Two of them. Ron Haydock and Billy Fury. British rock and roller of fantastic acclaim. The Sound of Fury is absolutely fantastic. He's one of those people actually that I don't understand what happened later, because it should have just continued. But he is like that Sound of Fury 10-inch is utterly fantastic. Yeah. Rowdy Piper, 1954. I love Rowdy Piper. I'm not a enormous wrestling fan, but I definitely appreciate Rowdy Piper. I saw him live at not a WrestleMania, but something in the mid '80s, Nassau Coliseum, and it was like a Royal Rumble type thing where like everybody came in and wrestled, and he came in a Islanders jersey, if I remember correctly, hockey mask and chainsaw, and chased everybody else out of the ring, and it was just like chaos in a the most beautiful way possible. I remember watching or rent. My parents allowed me to rent Hell Comes to Frogtown over and over again without realizing just what it was, until we put it on and be like, "You can't watch this." Yeah, but they never realized what it was, so we just kept re-renting it. But it was really good. I mean, it's not really good; it's terrible. But I still appreciate Rowdy Piper. Iga, speaking of terrible, 1962, Iga premiered on this day, featuring Arch Hall Jr., utter nonsense. Chuck Biscuits, born in 1965, drummer extraordinaire of all sorts of great bands. DOA, Sam Hain. It arguably elevated the genre. Could one say that? Whatever. He's such a really good drummer. Leave it at that. All right. Okay. The Portage County UFO case. The Portage County UFO chase occurred in this day 1966. Okay, I'm all for this all cops are bastards thing, except here's a case where two cops chased a UFO for 86 miles, going 100 miles an hour. They clearly didn't care about the rules, so maybe that also applies. But I love the story here. Yeah, there's no facts. It could be all nonsense. Probably is all nonsense, but that's the report. They chased him clear from Ohio to Pennsylvania, I believe, and I don't know. Yeah, like I say, and I said this previously. The whole conspiracy thing, UFOs or what have you, in the Trump or thankfully post-Trump world, I don't know how I feel about it anymore, but historically, I've enjoyed conspiracy theories. What else? 1982, the Misfits met Vampira at Vinyl Fetish record store on this day in Los Angeles, 1982. There's some really great photos of them inside and out, and this is a good time for me to remind you, should you be interested, we still have copies of Play Gold available on our website, phantomcreep.com, which is a chronological collection of Mylan Army appearances in pulp magazines from 1950 to 1964. Never been reproduced before, and available to you today. So there you go, the whole day, April 17th, from me to you, and just in time. Right? Right. Okay. Till tomorrow. Bye.